Hello, welcome back to the channel. I am Coach Talia Sage, here to help you navigate through life's up and downs in order to help you live your best life possible. Before I get into it, please like this video and subscribe to the channel. It lets YouTube know that you like what you're seeing, you want to see more of it, and you think other people should also see it as well. I greatly appreciate it. Today's video message will be which Disney character has a message for you. As you can see, I've printed out some images of different Disney characters. Yeah, and we'll see who has a message for you and what that message is. We're going to have 4 different options, as you can see. As always, use your intuition to decide which image, group, whatever you want to call it, has a message for you. It can be one or multiples. If you're drawn to multiples, that's okay. Just know that means that there are messages for you in each of those piles. Always take what resonates with you and leave the rest for someone else. Let's get into our pile options. For group 1, we have Elsa from the Frozen movies. Option 2 is Moana from Moana. Option 3 is Mirabelle from Encanto. And then option 4 is Ron's Gone Wrong. Ron from Ron's Gone Wrong. All right. Take a moment to pause the video if you need to decide which image or multiple images are calling out to you. Then feel free to find your timestamps in the description box and fast forward to your messages. I will see you at your selected pile. Hello, group 1. For those of you who chose Elsa, these will be your messages of which Disney character has a message for you. As I'm channeling, I'm going to be shuffling and drawing some oracle cards to get further information. But to start, this image of Elsa, she's looking very, very determined. I feel as though this is an image from Frozen 2. So I feel like you've recently gone through some sort of transformation, group 1, where you were maybe a little more shy, reserved, meek, timid, didn't really know who you were, didn't know where you fit in perhaps. And now you're in this place of having a better idea of who you are, who you want to be, what you want to experience maybe in life, but you're still determined to find those final answers, to really come into your own. You could have recently gone through a spiritual awakening or are still going through a spiritual awakening where you started to shed some of your old ways of being, maybe started looking at your shadow side a little bit more and coming to terms with things from your past, accepting things as they were, accepting yourself even, living more authentically to yourself. Or at least trying to live more authentically to you for, where you are at life right now, because we all change, we all go through transformations at several different points in our lives, but you are very determined about something. That's interesting that that's the message that's coming in, because that is not what I was originally thinking when I went to choose the images, but that is what is coming up for you right now as I'm getting into your energy. You have maybe, you might look similar to Elsa. Blonde hair, blue eyes, perhaps. Whether that's natural or not. The song Into the Unknown is popping into mind right now. And I feel like that's sort of where you are. Like, you've recently gone through a spiritual awakening, but there's more. There's more to discover about yourself. And you're trying to get to, I don't know, the very depths of your soul. Get to that full essence of who you are, perhaps. Maybe trying to find your purpose in life, who you're meant to be, what you're meant to do. I feel as though you know you're meant to do something really great with your life. Whether that's on a big global scale or just in your small neck of the woods, you know. But there's something you feel you're meant to do. And you're still searching for that. The blue here is telling me truth, emotions, honesty. So maybe you're looking about the truth in a situation. Maybe it's time that you need to admit the truth to yourself about something in life. That card wanted to be left behind as I was shuffling, so we're going to keep that one. Let's see. That song, Into the Unknown. The part of the movie that I'm being shown is that during that scene where Elsa sees her mom in there, and in the song they're talking about or Elsa keeps asking the question, what is it? Basically, it comes down to she was the one she was waiting for all her life. Like, she kept searching for something, searching for those answers, right? But it was like those answers were really inside of her the whole time. And that's the message that's coming through for you. And honestly, I myself personally hate when that message comes up, because it's like, obviously, I wouldn't be here watching this video or asking these questions if I knew that it was in me the whole time. But that is the message that is coming up for you. Like, whatever you're seeking, it's within you. Okay, I think that was the only card that wanted to come out from there. So let's see what your oracle cards have to say. Your first card out is Secrets Revealed, card 36. How fitting with that Into the Unknown image that I was receiving. How fitting. Next you have Seasons. This Knight card wanted to fly out. Be brave and honest. Then we have Fear with the solar plexus chakra. I realize that I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. Next, you have Patience with more solar plexus chakra energy. I accept that everything happens in divine order. And then your affirmation card says, today I am brilliant. Today, every idea I have is creative, thoughtful, and full of potential. More of that energy of the answers you seek are within, right? What Elsa would like to tell you is it's going to be your season soon. We have a wand on the Seasons card. Wands are all about new beginnings. You're about to step into a new beginning, whether that's You finding that purpose that you're looking for, finding those answers you're seeking. Once again, with the secrets revealed. Whether that's you just choosing a new path, allowing yourself to flow into a new path because you decide to be honest with yourself about what it is that you really, really want in life, what you really want to experience, how you want to feel. Not caring about other people, their feelings, what they have to say about what it is that you want. And you're going to come into this period where you can be brave. Let go of the fear, right? Choose to love yourself no matter what. There may be things that you want to go into. Maybe you are becoming more of a spiritual person and you want to share that with the world, but the people around you aren't that way, right? It's just an example. It doesn't have to be exactly what it is for you. Maybe there's some creative ideas, like this card is saying, that you want to bring forth. Maybe a business you want to start. Maybe you have an idea to start taking some classes or something to help you improve in some area of your life. And up until now, there's maybe been some fears around this, whatever it is, holding you back. And what you're being asked to do is to stay in an energy of love, of looking at all the situations around you from a lens of love, of loving yourself, of accepting yourself, maybe even accepting people and situations around you. Staying positive is really what this is about, is staying positive through anything that's happening. Because maybe what you're trying to create, the answers that you're looking for to come in, it's been taking a long time. And maybe you're getting a little bit down about that and losing some hope, perhaps. But the season will change on whatever it is that you're going through in divine time. And that is the message that Elsa is trying to bring into you. This 36 here also reduces to a 9, which lets me know that the end, like you're in the home stretch, is really what this is saying. Whatever it is that you've been trying to overcome, trying to figure out, trying to discover about yourself, apply it to your situation as it fits. You are in the home stretch. You're almost there. That 9 lets me know that the end is here. We have the 9 going into the 1, right? The 3 in here also lets me know that it is imperative, very important, that you focus on your health during this time. And part of what that health is relates back to the 6 in that 36, is your mental health, the way that you're looking at things, not letting fear come in and get in the way of you being positive and hopeful for the future, of you doing the work still in this moment to get you to where you want to be. Whether that work is really diving deep still and being honest with yourself about what it is that you want to do, maybe being honest with people around you. Once again, with this blue energy and the swords are all about truth. Speaking your truth even. Maybe there's a message that you want to bring to the world somehow, and you're trying to figure out just how you're supposed to do that. It's coming. The answers are coming to you very soon. Let's read your goddess cards. 36. Queen of Sheba. You don't know what you don't know. Your creator, ancestors, angels, spirits, and ascended masters are whispering to you. This is divine intelligence. Pay close attention. There are things you do not let yourself see. Allow yourself to be guided. Choose your own path. Goddess declaration, I am connected to the divine. More of that divine. The universe is trying to tell you something. And you're really being called to let go of any fear, any self-doubt, worries that have been preventing you from maybe accepting that message, from fully being able to hear the message. Divine intelligence is what is really coming in for you very soon. You're going to hear the message loud and clear very soon. Just stay patient for a little bit longer. Next, you have, seasons. I don't know how to say it. Nana Baluku, maybe? It says, are you ready for a new beginning? You are entering a new season that will force you to evolve. This is a time of major transition. You are not stuck. You are holding on to old patterns. Change can be terrifying. Allow yourself to be mentored. When you choose a new path, you are ripe for self-sabotage. A commitment test from the universe may pop up to delay this new pathway. Stay the course. Your time is now. A commitment test, and we have this here. I realize that I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. So there is something new that has recently come into your life or is about to come into your life. Like I said, it could be anything. It could be a new job, new career, you starting a business, you taking that plunge and taking that next step in a relationship, you spiritually growing, you letting go of issues from the past and deciding to live life in a different way. It's going to be different for everyone who watches this video. But you're being called to accept that test, to walk bravely into that dark night, so to speak, not knowing where things will lead, not knowing the direction that it may take, but releasing fear, being patient with yourself and maybe the people around you as you step into this new side of yourself. There's something going on in your life right now where you are feeling stuck, and you're not stuck. You feel stuck because there's old patterns, old conditioning, right, that you're holding on to that make you feel like you are experiencing the same thing again. But if you would look at things differently, control your thoughts, right, that mental chatter that's going on, you might see things the way that they're really happening. You know, like going through my coaching certification, I mean, I knew this, but it just really reiterated the fact that the way that we perceive things is rarely the truth about what is actually happening, what's actually going on. And I feel like that's a message for you. Like the way that you're perceiving something in your life at this moment or in the near future, that you're telling yourself it's bad, it's not working out, it's not going to go your way. I don't know, this person doesn't like you, these people are judging you, whatever it is, your perception is not what's really going on. It's just your past events, the ways that you've been conditioned about events that have happened in your past are making you see this scenario differently than how it's really playing out. I hope that makes sense. Let's say you met a new friend, right? And you thought you were hitting it off really well. And, you know, you were talking all the time. And then all of a sudden, that person sort of goes dark. Or they're not completely dark, but they're just not as communicative as they were before. In your head, you might be telling yourself, oh, this person doesn't like me. I did something to upset them, blah, 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 blah. Because of things that people have said to you in the past, because of maybe that happening in the past. But in reality, this person is really just really busy, or, they got busy with work, or they're taking care of their family, whatever it was. But you're building it up to be something more in your mind because of fear of the past repeating itself. This could be applying for a new job and you not... First off, I'm going to pull a tarot card to try to get an idea of what area of life this might be affecting you in. But this could be, not hearing from that job as quickly as you want it to. So the fear kicks in and tells you, oh, they didn't like you, you're not getting the job, so on and so on. When in actuality, they just have to cross all their dots, cross all their T's and dot their I's before they can come and offer you the position, right? It's going to be different for everyone, so apply it to your situation as it fits. I'll see if I can get a tarot card out. I don't really feel like it's fully necessary though, so we'll see. We'll do a couple more shuffles. It wanted to come out anyway. Father of Wands. Father of Wands. This is someone who knows themselves. They're very confident. They go after what they want. Let's see what the book wants to say about it. It says, charismatic and creative. The Father of Wands is a man of mystique and charisma. Others are drawn to him naturally, and he welcomes them with an open and loving heart. Usually, you'll find him involved in the healing arts, as he's deeply compassionate and in tune with life and nature. He's able to hold steady and still during conflict. That's you. That's the energy that you're really stepping into and embodying. People like you, whether you realize it or not, is what this is telling me. You may have had people in the past who perhaps didn't like you or didn't act like they liked you, and that was just karmic stuff that you were working through at a soul level. But I feel like you're going to be coming into this new season of seeing just how much people appreciate you, people like your energy, people want to be around you. So don't let fears from people in the past not treating you correctly, people in the past not appreciating the compassion and love that you would give. Don't let that affect this future that you're going into. Because you are this King of Wands, whether you're female or male. You have this compassionate, just really in tune with life sort of energy. You have an open mind. You accept people for who they are. You're loving. You're giving. And you're coming into this phase of your life where the people around you especially are going to notice it and appreciate and be reciprocal. I feel like in the past you've had this experience where people were not that. So it maybe made you cold, made you hold back, hold your emotions, not let yourself get too close. But this bottom of the deck energy, the Son of Cups, you're starting this new phase. You're starting this it's a new journey where you are able to open up your heart, allow yourself to be seen. You don't have to worry that people are going to take advantage of it. that people are going to call you emotional. People are going to appreciate your emotions. They're going to appreciate your creativity. I feel like in the past, people have not appreciated your creativity even. Maybe they mocked it. Maybe they made you feel as though it was dumb. You were dumb. You were not good enough. Whatever it was, that's coming to an end. And that's the message that Elsa is trying to bring to you. She wants you to stay grounded, be patient, keep living your truth and being the authentic version of you, knowing that you are brilliant, that you are full of potential. Full of love. And you will be loved as such in the near future. So group 1, if this resonated with you, please like this video and subscribe to the channel. Thank you for being here and sharing your energy with me, and I will see you again very soon. Goodbye. Hey group 2, if you chose this Moana card, these will be your messages for which Disney character has a message for you. As I'm channeling based on the picture here, I'm going to be shuffling for some oracle cards for any further messages. So, right off the bat, you might be someone who's really drawn to water, drawn to the ocean. You might want to live near a beach or live near a beach or some body of water. I feel like the water just brings calmness to you. Like maybe you can't quite put your finger on it. It's just when you get around water, it helps to calm your energy. It helps to make you feel at peace. So the message of Moana for me is all about someone living up to their full potential, honestly, is when you come down to it. It didn't matter what the naysayers around them said. It didn't matter what people around them thought. They knew that they had to do something, and so they went out to do it. So I'm seeing, or hearing actually, and seeing multiple images and multiple songs from the movie. The first one is How Far I'll Go. That could have been a song that really spoke to you when you saw this movie, and just really kind of just hit you at a soul level of, just hit you. Like, it was almost your life story of continuing to push on, trying to see how far you could go. Expand past the limitations that other people have placed on you, or even just, wanting to expand past the limitations that other people have put onto you. I feel that you're a person who's very in tune with nature. You get nature. It gets you. You may, the main image I was seeing was when Moana's grandmother, her spirit joins Moana on the boat, and They're singing the song together. What's the song? It says, I know a girl from an island. She stands apart from the crowd. She loves the sea and her people. Makes her whole family proud. Sometimes the world seems against you. The journey may leave a scar, but scars can heal and remind you. Scars can heal and remind you just where you are. I feel like that's where you're at. Like some scars are healing. Some damage that other people maybe did to you, pains, traumas, they're healing. And you are discovering who you are, where you are. Maybe coming out of this place of realizing that you're safe. Another song just popped into my head, not from the movie. Control. I can't remember who sings it. You might be interested in looking up that song because I feel like it may resonate with you. But that song is all about not wanting to lose control. It's someone talking about how they still feel the anxiety and the pressure in their chest, holding their breath, sort of like expecting the worst to happen again, expecting the pain, the trauma that they felt before to come back around. But they know now that they're in a better place, but it's like they still get caught in these patterns of feeling unsafe, of thinking that, you know, whatever it was that was hurting them before, that kept them stuck, that held them back, is going to creep in again. But they know it's not. Deep down, intuitively, they know it's not, because they've grown past it. They've learned the lesson. And that might be where you're at right now, where you still have those moments of anxiety and angst, thinking the worst, fearing the worst, being stuck in that fight or flight energy. But you're out of it now. As part of the message that Moana is wanting to bring to you, that you are out of that now. And it's okay. It's okay to go out and be you. To allow yourself to feel that magic that is trying to come in for you. All right, let's see what your oracle cards have to say, and then we'll finish off with some tarot. Your first oracle card is change. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. With the sacral chakra, this card wanted to pop out right away as well. It says, oh, I accidentally pulled two. Here we go. Today I am flexible. Today I will adapt to changes in my life with an open mind and keep a positive outlook. Next we have Live Out Loud 31 with Yasigi, I believe that says. Then we have Winter, take care of your needs. And then your last oracle card says, today I am brave. Today I will stand up to every challenge with courage. We have a lot about change and standing up to challenges for you. Being flexible, right? You have to be flexible when change is happening in your life. You are going through a big change right now, some sort of transition, whether that is moving away from something that was really painful and traumatic, something that brought fear to you, made your heart ache in some way, and moving into a new way of being, a new way of seeing the world, experiencing the world perhaps. I'm getting a lot of Six of Swords energy in this, so we'll see if that card wants to pop out for you. I feel as though you were in this place recently, or maybe still even in this place where you felt like you had to fit in, make the people around you happy, maybe stay quiet, just dim your light in some way in your life. It will be different for everyone. It could have had to do with a parental figure, particularly a female figure in your life, mother, grandmother, auntie, just, not necessarily. That might not apply to everyone, but that energy is very strong here. Someone who just made you doubt yourself in some way, who maybe someone that you even tried to emulate, because to you, in your eyes, they were this image of how people should be, or they tried to make you into their image. But now it's time for change. That's the message from Moana. I feel like many of you are just starting this process of thinking that something needs to change, or you're just taking those initial steps of deciding to make some sort of change. But you could also already be in that transitional phase already. You'll each be at different steps in this. But you've come to a place where you're realizing that, that definition of insanity, doing the same thing over and over and expecting the same results. You don't want to live in that anymore, whatever it is for you. And you're making a change or thinking about a change. You want to grow. You want to move past something, move beyond whatever limitations that you've been in. And the message that you're receiving is to live out loud. Do you, boo? Dance around in those bright ass colors if you want to. Allow yourself to be seen, because I feel like for a long time, you were not allowed to allow yourself to be seen, or you felt like if you allowed yourself to be seen, then you'd be ridiculed or mocked, or other people would judge it. You're being called to not be rigid with whatever's happening in your life, to allow yourself to flow like this water here, remaining flexible, adapting. I feel like you're someone who's maybe had some control issues, like just trying to control every little aspect of your life, or people around you. And that's not necessarily just, like a negative thing, trying to control people. It's like maybe you changed the way that you were to make other people happy, or changed how you were to make other people feel more comfortable. I just recently saw this meme going around on Instagram where it basically said something like, I realized, or I woke up one day and realized that in my need or pursuit, whatever it was, to try to make other people comfortable, I had lived my whole life uncomfortable. And I feel like that's you. You have felt out of place in your own skin, perhaps. And that's why you're really being called to take care of your needs. Do what you need to feel happy, to feel comfortable. Be brave and step up and take that challenge to live your life the way that you want to live it. We have this card here of take care of your needs, and then we also have this 31. Threes always tell me that it's time to focus on you. Self-care, whatever way that is, whether that's sleeping enough, eating right, drinking enough water, exercising, or taking care of your mental health, of saying yes to yourself, being kind to yourself. You're starting this new phase. The wands tell me that there is a new phase, a new path that's coming in for you, a new journey that's coming in for you of taking care of yourself. And I feel like part of what that is for you is allowing yourself to be your authentic, quirky, unique, whatever it is, self. This Live Out Loud card states, oh, the sun's coming in. The way you express yourself won't make everyone happy. That's okay. You are not meant to. Living out loud and self-expression look different for everyone. For outgoing extroverts, self-expression may mean dancing on tables and screaming your points of view. Introverts may speak out in other ways and save the louder parts of their personalities for loved ones. Goddess declaration: I am free to express myself fully. That's what you're coming into. That's the message from Moana, to express yourself fully. And like the book was saying, not everyone is going to be receptive of that, okay? But the people who are meant to be a part of your life will be receptive. You don't need to be liked by everyone. Because you trying to be that chameleon, I want to say, and get everyone to like you, is hurting you in the long run. Don't be that chameleon. Be you. Keep a positive outlook. Stay positive that the people, situations, things that are meant for you will find you. And they will find you when you choose to be more authentic to yourself, allowing yourself to be seen the way that you're meant to be seen. Winter, you might be in a place that's experiencing winter right now, but winter also tells me that it's the time for you to really sort of go into hermit mode and make that plan for yourself. What is it that you want to do? And start putting those wheels in motion. Work in silence. Move in silence. You don't have to tell everybody your business, what you're doing, how you're doing it, why you're doing it. You just start making those little changes for yourself and see what begins to happen for you. As you make those inner changes, or maybe even outwardly, if that's, finally dressing the way that you want to dress, or coloring your hair the way you want to color your hair, or speaking up when you want to speak up, whatever it is, you will then begin to see those changes occurring around you. And I feel like part of the being flexible for you is to not try to hold on to the things that are trying to fall away. Because as you start to live in your authenticity more and more, the things that are not equal to your authentic nature will begin to fall away. And it's okay. Allow it to. Because those are the very things that are keeping you stuck and stagnant and not allowing the changes that you want to experience in your life to come in. And to keep that positive outlook when things may try to fall away from your life, because you know that something much better, much more deserving is about to come in to you. So be brave. Take that first step. You may be like Moana in a sense, where she only had that one person that she could really go to and be herself, which was her grandmother. You could have that one figure in your life, or have someone in your life who has been encouraging you to take these first steps for yourself. This image here, she just looks just so at peace. That inner peace, like that turmoil, the back and forth energy is gone. She knows who she is. She's accomplished her purpose. And she's happy. That's what's coming for you. You're going to be so much happier when you make these changes. Allow these changes to come into your life. Start living your life the way that you want to live it. Your first card out is the Daughter of Swords. Page of Swords. That's you taking those first steps to speak your truth, to live your truth. Admit the truth to yourself even. This book for the Daughter of Swords says, honest, insightful. The Daughter of Swords is a young woman whose honesty and insights take her far in life. People truly value her frankness. She learns from keen observation. It almost seems as though she never stops watching. Sometimes this becomes a burden for her, as she can't help noticing this or that small detail that could have been done better. There is a potential for her to hold on to those experiences and become spiteful and judgmental. You've maybe been someone who has been very frank, very blunt, who can see these small details, the nuances of things that other people around you cannot see, and you've maybe spoken on it. And maybe that's caused some clashes, some backlash. And that's made you retreat a little bit, hiding that part of yourself. But the message here is to stay honest. Keep that insightful part of yourself, because it's going to take you far in life. You might be someone who's always watching and observing. If you are, just know that this is further validation that you chose the correct pile. And you're being called to not hold on to the experiences that caused clashes, that made you feel as though you could not speak up, that you could not share, I want to say, that instinctual knowledge that you have. You're claircognizant. That's what it is. And other people around you have never been able to understand it because they don't have it themselves. And that's okay. You might want to look up claircognizant if you don't know what that is, but basically that is clear knowing. It's like you just know stuff and you don't know how. You just pick up on things, you see little things, you feel things that other people don't. And that's okay. Don't let other people's ignorance, or not even, I mean, it's not willful ignorance. It's just, they just don't know. Don't let that make you hide who you're supposed to be. Your bottom of the deck energy here is the Mother of Wands. This may also describe you a bit, but it says, attractive, domestic, vibrant. The Mother of Wands is a vibrant woman and happy mother. Family comes first in her world. She is very protective of it and is the dominant parent within the home. Though proud and determined, she has enough grace and beauty that you'd hardly notice her forceful nature. Oftentimes, she has overcome great pain or trauma in her life. It's important not to get on her bad side. That's probably you. Like, you might be quick to cut people out if they hurt you in some way. And this could have to do with things from your past of just being hurt way too many times. Whatever it is, You're being called to be flexible, allow whatever change is trying to transpire in your life, because it is helping you grow. It's helping you to become more of that person that you're meant to be. You are a great person. You love hard. You show up for the people who matter to you. You're wise beyond your years. You might be called an old soul. You notice things that other people don't notice, that other people don't pick up on. And that's because you're just in tune. You're more in tune to the divine, maybe than you even realize. Clearly, more so than many people around you realize. And that's okay. You're being called to follow that connection that you have. Whether that's sharing your insight, no matter how people are going to take it, because they're going to take it however they're going to take it. Doesn't mean that their perception on it might not change down the road. Or, I just saw the word blogger. Maybe you are a blogger. Maybe you are thinking about starting a blog. A little bit off topic, but still. That insight, that wisdom that you have is invaluable. Don't hold it back for anyone. And if you have been, you're being called to step out of dimming your light and to allow yourself to shine bright, because you are an amazing person who is loving, compassionate, would do anything for the people in your life that you love and care about. Probably would even do anything for a stranger within reason, right? Be you. You have amazing gifts. And don't let the world harden you and make you lock those gifts away, because it's meant to be shared. That is Moana's message for you. So group 2, these have been your messages from Moana. If this resonated, please like this video and subscribe to the channel. Thank you for being here, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye. Hello, group 3. If you chose Mirabelle from Encanto, these will be your messages for which Disney character has a message for you. Just gonna close the blinds real quick because the sun is getting really bright. Oops. Okay. I am going to shuffle some oracle cards while I channel messages from this image, and then we'll really get into your reading. Okay, so right away I'm being drawn to Mirabelle's glasses. And for me, her glasses always represented the insight that she had that no one else around her had. The things that she could see that no one else could see. You may have been drawn to pile 2. We'll see. The story of Mirabelle for me is about breaking that family, that generational curse, that karmic family issues, family trauma, right? You might be someone who resonates with Mirabelle, with the idea of breaking generational curses, with the idea of maybe being that black sheep of the family, seeing things differently than everyone else and not being understood, being extremely misunderstood, actually. Your family may be a family where people have just been cut out, right? Cut out because they were misunderstood. Cut out because they didn't conform to what everyone else thought. You could have been the person yourself who was cut out or chose to leave because it just wasn't worth the hassle of trying to get people to understand you anymore. The butterflies, I'm being drawn to those as well, is telling me that you're in a transformational period of your life. You're about to emerge, or you are emerging at this moment. She's waving in this image. And I got the tingles when I was starting to say this. But it's like you are someone who's maybe recently said goodbye to something. Goodbye to perhaps your family. Goodbye to that status quo of something. I think there's one more card for this for you. You finally released something, and that's why you're in this butterfly stage of about to be reborn, or you're currently going through a rebirth. Like this image, it's almost bittersweet. It's time to let go of this. It's time to move on from this. It brought some good memories. It brought some good times. But now that's done. And I'm better for it. I'm okay. I'm okay to move on. Once again, you might be drawn to pile 2. I was just shuffling to see if there were more cards that wanted to come out of the Goddess deck for you. And when I started shuffling, this card was on the bottom. And now it's still on the bottom for you as I'm done shuffling. You've maybe just finally started taking those final steps, or have even already been living out loud, living your truth, being more authentic to yourself, speaking your truth, perhaps. Oh, I already got this one. Let's get one more of this. I feel like you're in this place of acceptance, of releasing judgments, realizing that you have your truth, your version of the matter. Other people have their truth, their versions of the matter. And everyone's truth is valid. And so there's no point in arguing, fighting about it, trying to change anyone else's opinion. You're just okay to let it be and live your truth. Let bygones be bygones, whether you are in each other's lives or not. Just choosing your happiness, choosing to be happy, whatever that looks like for you. You may have someone from your past, childhood, or not too long ago past, who might be sort of coming back around. Both of you changed. All right, let's see what your oracle cards have to say. Your first card says growth. I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. Your affirmation card says, today I will forgive. Today I will forgive any past mistakes I have made and love myself unconditionally. Oh, we have 2 of these. Okay. Next we have, today I am free of drama. That's what you're letting go, saying goodbye to, is that drama. Today I will let go of the people that do not support me and only surround myself with positive people. Then we have Brazen, card 17. Medicine Mother, honor your inner knowing. And Drum, dream and journey. Yeah, you've definitely walked away from something recently, or are in the process of doing so, or really about to step into that journey of saying goodbye to something. This could be an old way of thinking, of being, of, when I say an old way of being, I mean maybe you were someone who was very much superficial, materialistic, but you're coming into a deeper understanding of yourself, of knowing, of realizing what's really important to you. So you're no longer putting so much emphasis on those other things. You could have been someone, once again, if you're drawn to pile 2, I suggest you watch it, who was afraid to fully be themselves, to stand out, to speak their truth, to allow themselves to be seen, because maybe in your past people told you not to be seen. You know, my generation and older, I feel like many of us, especially as women, were told to be seen and not heard. Maybe you're overcoming things like that, where now you're gonna allow yourself to be heard. You're not going to be afraid to share your opinions, your truths about things. You could be growing. You're becoming more brazen. That is you coming out of the cocoon, being that butterfly. Letting go of drama. Forgiving yourself for what you did not know in the past. Forgiving other people, because as I was saying before, you realize that everyone has their views, their opinions, their perceptions, and it doesn't make them right or wrong. They just don't fit. So there's no point in arguing about it or trying to get people to see eye to eye on it. You accept it for what it is, releasing the judgment of it, and choosing to love yourself unconditionally through it. You may never have really considered yourself to be a brazen person, but I feel like that is what you're stepping into now in life. You are becoming more brazen, going after the things that you want to experience. The 17 here reduces to an 8, which is about abundance. That's about you feeling more fulfilled. That's about prosperity maybe even coming in to you, whether that's spiritually, emotionally, or physically, like money coming in, or that dream job, that house, whatever it is for you. You're releasing all the drama of the past. And if you're not, Mirabelle is telling you it's time to release that drama. Say goodbye to it. Honor your inner knowing. Because I feel like on a deep level, first off, you know it's not worth your time. Secondly, you know that you're meant for something more. And that if you stay stuck in this energy, you will never live out and accomplish the things that you're meant to accomplish in life. You're being called to dance to the beat of your own drum. And I feel like that is what you're stepping into, or what you are in right now. If you are in this phase right now, just know that this is just added validation to you that you chose the right path. That's so cool. Growth. You have grown exponentially, or you're about to step into this space of growing exponentially. You could have felt blocked creatively. You could have felt blocked or maybe confused sexually. You could have been someone who just had low self-esteem, low confidence, didn't believe that the abundance that you wanted to experience would ever really come through for you, that you would amount to anything even. But you are growing in your awareness of yourself. You are expanding your consciousness. I feel like you've really come into a deeper spiritual knowing and understanding of yourself, whether or not you realize it was spiritual growth. You could just see it as emotional intelligence. You could see it as healing your mental space even. You're being called to undertake some sort of journey, and you're about to do so. Everything that you experienced up until this point helped you grow into the person that you are at this moment, because this person that you are at this moment never could have undertaken the journey that is about to come in for you. What have you been dreaming of? Because that's what you're stepping into. All right, the brazen card says, make the brazen decision. What would you dare to do if you know you couldn't fail? It is brazen to be unapologetically you. It is brazen to speak up for someone not in the room. It is brazen to choose a different spiritual path or career than your community. It is brazen to build your family your way. God, Goddess, Force, Energy is brazen. Goddess declaration, I am bold, brave, shameless, and brazen. That is you. Either that's who you are now, or that is something that you are stepping into in the near future. As I picked up the tarot deck, this card wanted to leave itself behind, the Six of Swords. That's having left behind the troubles of your past, the emotional trouble, the mental going back and forth, maybe arguments, and going into calmer, smoother waters. I did mention that I thought this card would pop up in group 2. So once again, if you were drawn to group 2, I suggest you go watch it. I feel like the question for the tarot for you is what's next? What is next? What happens next after you experience this growth and you release this drama? And if you've already done so, what is coming now? I'm hearing go boldly where no man has gone before. I know that's probably not the full way of saying that. I believe it's from Star Trek. I'm not really a Trekkie, but you may be a Trekkie. You're going boldly where no one in your family has gone before, is what I'm feeling. Stepping into being yourself, whether that's following your own spiritual path, like the book said, or choosing to go after some dream, right? That you might be the big thinker within your family, thinking that you're meant to accomplish greatness, thinking that you're meant to be abundant financially, thinking that, yes, you can have your cake and eat it too. You can have that loving, amazing, committed relationship and be happy in it too. You can have a wonderful job that pays you well and be happy doing it too. What are you going after? I feel like there have been people around you who have thought very small, in your opinion. And that smallness kept you feeling trapped. But you've recently broken out of that mindset, or you're nearing breaking out of that mindset. And you're really going to be brazen and go after your dreams. I feel like there's also a message in here that you staying, first off, any drama that comes in, it's like you recognize or will recognize that means that situation is not meant for you. Because you're going to stay clear of drama, because it's not worth your time. All it does is take up your energy. But this drama will also be what guides you on your journey. Like if you take a path and it's full of drama, then you're like, that's not for me. I'm gonna go a different way. You're really going to be listening to your intuition and seeing things from a higher perspective. Your first tarot card out is the 8 of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck energy is the 10 of Cups. That's what's coming in next for you. You're gonna be working hard, putting in. Okay, first off, we have Spider Spirit on the board as well. This energy for me is about seeing how all things are connected. I feel like that's why I was partly drawn to her glasses. She sees things differently. You're going to, if you don't already, see things differently. See how maybe you're working on manifestation. Maybe you've been studying manifestation, seeing how different energies affect different things, seeing how everything has led up to this moment and will lead to the next moments. You're going to be seeing things really differently, and you're going to be spinning your own web of really working with energy, manipulating that energy to bring in your ultimate happiness and fulfillment. Good for you, group 3. I feel that like this has been, whatever you've been going through, where you're at now or where you will soon be, is like a culmination of learning all those lessons from the past and putting them to use. Like you are the magician. As I say that, I open up the book to the 8 of Pentacles, and it says, craftsmanship and skill. The spider is a true master of her craft. She weaves against all odds with skill, intricacy, and confidence. The 8 of Pentacles requires a similar approach. Hone your skills. You are close to finding mastery at your craft, so strive for it. Pay attention to all the details. In some cases, this card means you need to find a new hobby, something you truly enjoy. Start a project, become good at it. That is that journey that's coming in for you. What have you been dreaming about doing? Dreaming about learning, dreaming about taking to the next level in your life. You're about to step into it, and you're about to experience a lot of growth and expansion. Whether that is financial growth or just that emotional growth and just feeling so happy and just overjoyed. I feel like you're stepping into this place in your life where you're going to just wake up so excited every morning to see what the future holds. Because you are working with the universe, you're working with those energies, manifesting for yourself. You have let go of drama. You've maybe moved away from people full of drama, jobs full of drama, and you're being led by your happiness. Honor your inner knowing. That's what that is. You're following your happiness. That is so beautiful, group 3. Follow your inner happiness. Be brazen. Dare to be different. Dare to go where no man has gone before. You're going to experience much growth. You're going to just be loving yourself so much because you know what you've made it through. You're going to be able to dream again and take those journeys, those adventures that you've been wanting to take. The past is behind you, or it soon will be. Whatever it is that kept you feeling stuck, kept you feeling as though you were not living the life that you were meant to live. So group 3, I love it. This has been your message from Mirabelle. If this resonated for you, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. Thank you for being here, and I will see you next time. Goodbye. All right, hello group 4. If you chose this image of Ron from Ron's Gone Wrong, this will be your message of which Disney character has a message for you. I'm going to shuffle and pull some oracle cards as I channel the messages coming through from the image. And then we will read your cards and see what they have to say for you. Okay, so when I first cut this out, I thought I was gonna start elsewhere, but now I'm being drawn to this heart on Ron. You have a big heart, group 4. I feel like your heart is open. Maybe open again, open for the first time perhaps. It's like you've cleared some karma, some karmic lessons, karmic people perhaps, karmic situations out of your life. Because Ron here, as we know, if you've seen the movie, right? He's kind of naked. He's a blank canvas. And that's what you're entering into, or perhaps that's what you're being called to be, is a blank canvas. No longer allowing things from the past to project onto you what you think your future will be. Letting past situations cause fear of the past repeating itself even. I hope this is making sense. But like the things that held on to you in the past, they're not gonna have a hold over you anymore. You're a blank canvas. Or you're being called to be a blank canvas and let go of any heartaches or things that caused you pain in the past. Ron's Gone Wrong. The movie is all about this little boy, first off, trying to fit in, wanting to have the things that everyone else had, wanting to have that best friend. And I feel like that's something that may be coming in for you soon. Whether you have a best friend or not, but you're going to be meeting someone who just sort of gets you, who makes you feel special, makes you feel seen. That best friend forever, as it says right there. You might be someone who's not huge into social media, who's, you've done it perhaps just because that's what everyone else does, but it hasn't been your thing because it just feels weird to you. Like, why don't we just, talk? Why don't we just get together and actually see each other? You or the person that you soon meet might be someone who wears hats very often or all the time. You might be interested in watching my your next relationship video. I think there will be some messages there for you. As I went to pick up this deck, this card wanted to be left behind, feeling safe. You're going to come into a period, if you're not already there, where you just feel safe. This person that you meet, if you are meeting someone, is going to be someone who makes you just feel safe. Safe to be you, safe to be different, safe to not fit into that mold that so many other people fit into. You're breaking the mold. or will soon break that mold, I feel like, if you have not already stepped into it. The bottom of the deck energy was masks. You're removing the masks. That's where you're at. Or you're soon stepping into this phase of removing the masks and becoming that blank canvas. All right, let's see what your oracle cards have to say. The first card out is Liberation, 37. Yes, you're being freed from those masks. Blank canvas. I love it. Next, you have Live Out Loud, card 31. You may have been drawn to groups 2 and 3. If you were, I suggest you go watch them. Next, you have Friendship. What was I just saying, you guys? I love this. I love how Spirit does this. Friendship. I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. Oh, that's so cool how that happens. Next, we have Failure. I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. Followed by so many other cards. We have Sun. Enjoy success and happiness. And then you received more of these than I was expecting. So, today I am brilliant. Today every idea I have is creative, thoughtful, and full of potential. If you had a hard time deciding between all of these, all 4 of the groups, I suggest you just watch all 4 videos because they do feel connected. Next, we have Today I Feel Good. Today I know deep down that I look good, feel good, and I am a good person. And then lastly, we have Today I Am Special. Today I will realize that I am a unique, one-of-a-kind person. Wasn't I just saying that this friend would help you to feel special? Or maybe it's not even this person making you feel special, but you just realizing that you are special. Group 4, I am loving this for you. You're either in this energy now or will soon be coming to this energy of feeling liberated, feeling freed from the shackles of your past, from the limitations that other people have placed onto you, freed of having to wear these masks to conform, to fit in with other people, to feel the need to be liked even by other people. And you, if not already, are going to be starting this new life, this new journey for yourself of just being you, being unapologetically you, being as loud as you want to be, wearing as bright of colors as you want to wear, not being afraid to stick out because you know how great you are. You know how brilliant you are. Your self-confidence is about to skyrocket. And it should, because you are amazing. And that is what Ron is trying to tell you. You are so wonderful. Other people around you may not have seen it, and it's maybe made you question it within yourself, but you are. And even if you have not seen it within yourself, you're going to be starting to notice it very soon. You're going to be starting to accept that about yourself very soon, no matter what other people around you have to say or how they feel about it. You are stepping into this place of just being so confident in yourself that no one can shake that confidence. People might project things onto you and you'll be able to say, nope, that's not me. Those are your issues that you're projecting onto me, and be able to go about your merry way, happy as a clam. I love this for you. Like I was feeling, there's a friend coming into your life, or a friend who may already be there, who is helping you through this process. You're going to meet someone special who helps to restore that confidence in yourself, help you to see the brilliance that you are. You've maybe made some mistakes along the way. You may make a mistake in the future, but you're going to come to this place of being grateful for your missteps, because you will see and understand that it's an opportunity to learn. There may be some areas in your life where you were sort of stunted, like maybe you came from a family where you were not allowed to go out and socialize, where you always had to get permission to do the simplest of things, like to leave your house at all. And those things maybe stunted you socially, stunted you developmentally in some way. That's okay. You might meet someone who had a similar experience to you, where you're both sort of learning together, or getting a deeper understanding together of those little nuances within the culture, right? Of those social nuances, perhaps. You might make some decisions to go out and do some things differently and realize, it's really not what you meant or what you wanted to experience. Those may be those failures, but you're not going to beat yourself up about it, because you know that it's just one step to you learning who you are all over. You are that blank canvas. You are recreating that story of who you are. And there will be mistakes along the way, and that's okay, because you are freeing yourself from any misconceptions, any limitations, whatever it was. And you're being brave enough to go out and do something different. There's so much happiness and success coming in for you, because you're going to be doing things your way. You're going to feel so happy because of the relationships coming into your life, because of the connections that you will soon be making or recently have made. It's just such a good feeling, group 4. It's just so full of confidence, so full of like that childlike innocence and wonder of like the sun is just shining on you. You could have seen the world like in this clouded, overcast view before because of all the ish that happened in your past, but you're choosing to step into, and you will be stepping into this place of where the sun is just beaming down on you, and it just seems so hopeful, so vibrant, so full of life. You will feel full of life. You're gonna feel good. You're gonna feel good about how you look. You might be taking on new exercise routines, changing something up with your hair, your makeup, whatever. And it's gonna just have you feeling good about yourself. You're going to feel, it really just comes down to you feeling good about yourself, accepting that you are one of a kind, that you are unique, and owning that uniqueness and sharing it with the world. Because first off, you doing that, that's how you're going to meet this person. Maybe you've made mistakes in the past, and part of what you're coming into is just accepting those mistakes, because now you know better, forgiving yourself for what you didn't know before. But those same mistakes are what are leading you to who you're meant to be, to where you're meant to go. Those mistakes let you know what you don't want out of life. And you're going to be so grateful for them, and just love it so much. So we have this card 37 here, liberation. 37 reduces to a 10. That lets me know that the end of a cycle is here for you, and the beginning of a new one. And the beginning of a new one. Look, the sun is rising behind her there. Yes. You are stepping into your power, feeling so confident, so freed from whatever has held you back. We have 2 3s here. You might be seeing 33, 333 a lot. The threes are telling me that you're focusing on yourself. And that's part of what is coming in here. And if you're not, they're telling you that it's time to focus on you. Focus on your health, your self-care, your well-being. Taking care of yourself. Getting enough sleep, drinking enough water, eating enough fruits and vegetables. Taking time out when you need to take time out. Focusing on your mental health. Looking at things more positively. Having more hope. Letting go of the things that you cannot control. Accepting the things you can. And feeling confident in yourself that you know the difference. You might want to look up that serenity prayer because it's written all over this. The 7, also the 3s tell me that you are manifesting this for yourself. You're putting in the effort that needs to be put in so the universe can meet you halfway. You know that in order to bring in any change to yourself, you first have to take those first steps. You're sounding that horn, sounding that alarm, choosing to overcome any obstacles, any mountains that may try to stand in your way. The 7s there tell me that this is a deepening of your spiritual intelligence. Whether you're actively going out and studying spirituality, or you're just connecting more to yourself, to that intuition, that inner knowing within yourself. This journey that you're on, this place that you're in, you're coming to such a deeper spiritual awareness of yourself. That emotional intelligence within you is increasing. Next, we have 31 over here. I've already explained the 3, so I'm not going to do that again. But the 1 is all about that new cycle. This reduces down to a 4. That tells me that there is stability that is coming in for you or already here for you if you're already doing this. The more that you choose to be yourself, be unapologetically you, the more stable you will feel, the more grounded you will feel in who you are. It's going to bring you so much security. This could bring you financial security. This could bring you security within relationships. But most importantly, is bringing you security within yourself, of knowing that you're not going to, what is that phrase? Stand for nothing, fall for anything. You could have felt like that was you. Like you just wanted to always believe the best about people and you could trust whatever people had to say, and maybe that caused some mistakes in the past, led you to some pain. Maybe you looked more towards other people a lot for that guidance, for that security feeling. But now you're stepping into this phase of providing that for yourself. Feeling so confident, so full of life, so just feeling stable within yourself, within your emotions, within you. I don't even know how else to say it. I just keep saying the same thing over and over. But I love this for you, Group 4. If you're not feeling this energy already, you're going to feel it soon. Very soon. Just keep taking those steps to be unapologetically you. The Liberation card says, you deserve to feel free. What do you imagine for yourself? Daring to manifest your dreams is a part of personal liberation. Find your own personal liberation codes in your soul's unspoken desires. Life is too short to live within someone else's story. Divine blessings and magic are on your side. Enjoying your freedom fully is the best gift to your ancestors. Goddess Declaration, my dreams empower me. You're going to allow yourself to dream. Follow your dreams is what Ron's message is to you. Follow your dreams, letting go of any projections that other people have placed onto you. Become that blank canvas, living for yourself. Next, you have Live Out Loud. It says, the way you express yourself won't make everyone happy. That's okay. You are not meant to. Living out loud and self-expression look different for everyone. For outgoing extroverts, self-expression may mean dancing on tables and screaming your points of view. Introverts may speak out in other ways and save the latter parts of their personalities for loved ones. Goddess declaration, I am free to express myself fully. You're coming into a place of feeling free enough to express yourself fully. You're going to find relationships in which you feel comfortable enough to express yourself, to express yourself. Oh, I'm loving this reading. I am loving this. A new dawn is coming for you, a new day. And that dawn is you allowing yourself to be you, to accept any past failures or mistakes that you have made, knowing that they do not define you as a person, knowing that you are brilliant, knowing that you are full of wonderful ideas, knowing that you can take pride in yourself and how you look, how you feel, knowing that you are a great, great person deep down, and knowing that you are one of a kind and not letting anyone take that away from you. Your first tarot card out is the Four of Wands. That's stability coming into, that's solid foundations, that's maybe even meeting a soulmate. And then your second one out is the Two of Wands. That's you making a decision to go after your passions, go after what makes you happy, go after what lights you up. You're being called, if you have not already done so, to make that decision. Make that decision to head towards your stability. And when you do, you will be led to great stability. We have another image of like a sunburst right here. So much luck and success is coming your way. Just choose to be unapologetically you, Group 4. You're meant for wonderful, wonderful things. So this has been your message from Ron of Ron's Gone Ron. If this video resonated with you, please like the video and subscribe to the channel, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.